Today on the net, outrage over a new Philippine cybercrime law. America gets ready for the first of 3 televised presidential debates on Wednesday. And a satirical blog about what Hillary Clinton does when she's bored. Stop Cyber Martial Law reads this banner waved at Tuesday's demonstration in front of the Philippine Supreme Court. Hundreds of web users responded to a Facebook appeal to join the protest against a new Philippine anti-cybercrime law. The bill, which was signed into law last month, gives the authorities powers to fight online crime, such as computer hacking, identity theft or child pornography. But it also increases the penalty for computer-related libel, with a punishment of up to 12 years in prison. Numerous activists, bloggers and journalists in the Philippines feel the new law threatens freedom of expression and have been voicing their opposition in recent days. A number of NGOs have been asking web users to turn their website or social network profile photos black as a sign of protest. The movement has the support of computer hackers claiming to be part of the Anonymous Collective, who have attacked several of the Philippine government's official websites. A number of petitions contesting this controversial bill and signed by tens of thousands of netizens have recently been taken to the highest levels of jurisdiction in the country, demanding they make a ruling on whether the law complies with the national constitution.
Separate petition, the 7th, against the controversial law.
The first of 3 televised presidential debates is to be held in Denver, Colorado on Wednesday night. Around 50 million viewers are expected to tune in for the much-anticipated event, which is clearly the focus of attention for American web users. The first televised debate between presidential candidates took place in 1960, and as the Wall Street Journal explains in this mini-documentary recently posted online, over the years it's become a critical part of the campaign which can completely turn the tide in an election. The slightest slip-up, the tiniest hesitation from one of the candidates can prove disastrous, says the Daily, using George Bush Sr. as an example. He was strongly criticised back in 1992 for looking at his watch several times during his debate with Bill Clinton. This didn't go down well with American viewers, and the documentary suggests this lost him a lot of votes and cost him the election. The SourceFed YouTube channel is looking back over some of the debates that have gone down in history among the then White House hopefuls, Jimmy Carter and Gerald Ford in 1976, and the first ever televised debate between Richard Nixon and John Kennedy in 1960, which set a new precedent for political campaigning. And as we wait to see if Wednesday night will also make history, one thing's for certain: interactivity will now play an important role in following the event. A number of sites will be streaming the exchanges between the presidential candidates. Voters will also be able to post live commentary on the candidates via social media platforms. Some have even started predicting who will fare the best in the presidential showdown: Romney or Obama. What does Hillary Clinton do when she's bored? Well, like a lot of us, she doodles. Well, this is what this Tumblr blog leads us to believe. Web users are asked to contribute their ideas on how the US Secretary of State whiles away the hours, particularly during long UN Security Council sessions. This site is reminiscent of another blog, Texts from Hillary Clinton, on which netizens would imagine the SMS messages Mrs. Clinton sent to her entourage and political rivals. Businesses across France have adopted the image of the pigeon, or Gion-P in back slang, to express their anger over the 2013 budget proposed by the government of François Hollande. They're protesting the increase in income tax and social charges for small and medium-sized enterprises. They fear these measures severely disadvantage French startups and will be gathering in front of the National Assembly this coming Sunday to protest the bill. Residents of Yekaterinburg, Russia's 4th largest city in terms of population, had had enough of the potholes and the sorry state of their roads, and so they decided to challenge the local authorities to finally do something about it. The movement is being coordinated via the site Eura.ru, and to grab the public authorities' attention, activists drew the faces of 3 local politicians on 3 potholes in the city centre. As this online video explains, the stunt was relayed by local media, and funnily enough, the holes were soon fixed, and roads are now being repaired at a much faster rate.